Welcome back, Old World Blues, Parts of Iron 4 variety, where we last left off. Public of Three Rivers, Menace Congress, and Bloodwoods whooped the Kingdom of Manitoba's ass. Safe Haven and Cow Vultures. Oh, Safe Haven's going over with someone. Oh, Metis. Wait, are they a part of the... They're not... No, they're not a part of the third coalition. Crap. Second coalition. They really have no one in their group, but whatever. Safe Haven, Cab Vultures are about to go to war. They're already at war with Metis Congress, so that will keep them occupied for a bit. Middle Mark 1, MacArthur's there. MacArthur's going to start moving on their neighbors here soon. Ruminators are Midnight Union, Great Khans, Highland Watch. So if they go after them, they're going to have to deal with three separate powers, which is going to be kind of because MacArthur is good at doing power armor, so it's elite, small units, able to overcome one nation at a time. When they go up against multiple paths, that gets harder for them. All right, so continue on focus tree. We got a few more before we have to make the decision, which I'm going to go this way for New America. When the occupation force first began, we started to practice a simulation of Canadian population. After the bombs, we stopped this practice to keep order within their fragile borders. Now we have to reinforce what the government can now continue burning the maple leaf down. Sorry, I'm going to read that again. Now that we have reinforcements for the government, we can now continue burning the maple leaf down. I am all for that. Fuck Canada! Is there anything there? No. Nope. I'll make my money. Oh, there we go. Oh, we could finish off this last little part. It's nice to have because it gives a bonus to All Might, especially that soft and hard attack. What would you... I still don't understand what constitutes a soft and a hard attack in this game. Is a soft like a rifle butt and a hard attack is a bayonet? So, we pledge allegiance. We have been left in the snow long enough. Uncle Sam has now decided to officially recognize us as part of the Union once more. We are one step closer to restoring the nation we once loved and lost. Let's see if they take it or not. Oh, yeah, it's not even finished yet, so they'll either give us a yay or a nay. Safe Haven's fucked. Are they a part of anything? No, they're just by themselves. Mr. Metal Arm here. Smiling Jack. Is that a robot? Bit by bit, it seems our communicate Air Force Base was received well. We are still too far away from each other to pull off closer cooperators, but at least we know we're still on the same side. So we have a non-aggression pact. Alright, well, we're going to piss them off now. Small snow town of Red Deer has been for centuries home to nothing but empty shelves. However, nowadays there's not a quiet night in the comic. Tonight is another one of those eventful nights. Right, attach these guys to their units. I don't know, Safe Haven. Safe Haven uses all their men for other shit. They send a lot of their guys away. Alright. What lies beneath the shadows? The shadow. Secretary Gallagher stands smoking his fresh Enclave cigar at the new Red Deer military, watching the last shipments of the night being delivered from Uncle Sam himself. Colonel Santiago down in MacArthur seems to be doing God's work, as for the first time in centuries, fresh supplies are coming in. Along with these shipments of goods, fresh soldiers are here to continue the occupation started by our forefathers. They flood out of the base every time, buying out the booze and the red glow and enacting order as they claim among the population at large. Secretary is saying to these soldiers, Uncle Sam could do what it wants as long as the cigars keep coming. Across the Commonwealth in the north, Johnson paces his office debating with Woods. Two go back and forth in the night, wondering how to proceed with the developments in the south. The Enclave can't be trusted, nor can Gallagher and his Yankees, or whatever they call themselves now. The debate was cut short as the communique was received. Johnson was ordered back to Red Deer to report his success in the north. With a sigh, Johnson walked out of the room. Without much choice reading to head back to Red Deer. Johnson's convoy sped out through the night for the capital, wondering how best to defend against themselves from the Enclave. What would be the best debate strategies? Woods still sitting in Johnson's office. Here's the incoming from another communique, this one from his old friend from Red Deer. Addresses for Johnson. It warns of Enclave forces locking down Red Deer, claiming a communist convoy was heading from the north to Red Deer. The light bulb clicked on Woods, knew Johnson was walking into a trap. So they called Johnson down so they could kill him. It's not midtime yet. The midnight ride. With hesitation, Michael Woods took the last jeep remaining to try and avoid the inevitable, the clock ticking on as Woods pounded the snow with his tires, the snow beating the windshield. Gallagher and had his men ready and waiting for Sergeant Schultz's battalion waiting Johnson's arrival. The roadblock would force Johnson into a kill zone. Without help, there would be nothing left to do but scrape his flesh off the ground. Johnson, naively unaware, continued on, practicing his speech in his jeep, trying to get his punctuation right. The night wore on, midnight came. The gap between Woods and Johnson grew smaller and smaller, but wouldn't be enough, and Woods knew it. As he drove, he flipped through the radio, calling out for Johnson or any other friendly force in the area. The call had been sent out, but the Enclave jammers killed Johnson's and Gallagher's reception. Hope started to come back as Sons of Liberty units started to answer back. Stations around the Central Plains, they started their own march to Red Deer. The time had finally come to clock struck 3. Johnson's convoy came into range, entering the kill box. Enclave troops popped out from their foxholes, opening fire as the disoriented convoy troops returned with whatever they had. Their firepower wasn't enough, but Johnson entered the battle with his own hellfire, fueled fury. As the battle was turning into Gallagher's undeniable favor, Woods from the west entered the field, flanking with his troops. However, was it enough to save Johnson? I'm saving Johnson. Woods failed. Gallagher was routed, but for cost, Wood had enough. Time had come. No longer shall we let Gallagher run this nation into tyranny. There remains only one option left to those who wish to see America live once more. Luckily, we have the fog to hide our movements. Trader's last gap. Gasp. Gap. Want that one. Basic infantry equipment. We're a real army now. With our M16A2s. Metis is still pushing that way. Fuck you, Gallagher. Alright, Trader's last gap. The streets began to fall silent once the rising sun started to light up the bullet-ridden asphalt. The Enclave forces now lay dead in their foxholes, with Johnson gazing over the scene. Bitter cold air fills Johnson's lungs as he orders his soldiers to clean the mess before anyone notices. Michael Woods, commanding more than enough soldiers, started to make his way to Red Deer Airstrip Communication Center. In the early hours of the morning, the rising sun lit the massacre of Enclave officers and occupation forces. The purge was swift, without mercy. Anyone pulled into the traitor's E close to their heart was dealt with by Woods and his death squad. Gallagher's torn apart corpse was set ablaze just outside the city, along with the rest of the turncoats. The smoke bellowed out of their hellish death pit. As Woods cleaned up the streets, the faint smell of ash gripped the midday sky, the past now being burnt to a crisp. Left Johnson only with one possible course, starting America anew. Yeah, Columbia. Yeah. I'll give it to him. They're inspirational. Oh, they have both of them in there. That's cool. I'm glad I don't actually lose anybody. Third time's a charm. Our nation was born with a violent, dangerous world by young idealists. Now our nation has been left to rot in the dust. We shall start the long process in fixing what was broken. Just like our forefathers, we shall convene a convention to set the path forward, the future of America. For Americans. Do I have anything? No, don't have anything ready yet. I'm going to upgrade that. We got enough supplies. Just like our forefathers. Third time's a charm. The halls of the old Red Deer city capital were filled to the point of overflowing. People from all over the Commonwealth went to see the history unfold, and the main room of the building was ablaze with debate between delegates. Trying to make out the blurry, dark path ahead for the Commonwealth between the thunderous debates, a majority started to form throughout the days of the Constitutional Convention. This grand majority began to take over the center stage, forming coalition better than the bitterest of enemies, all for the greater good. Reconstruction. This majority took up the name of the Unionist Party. Their core principle was to aim to restore the Union from sea to shining sea. In this light, the new government for the Commonwealth was constructed, along with a new name. Before the war, where there were 3 branches of government, now there will be 4. The new 4th branch will be the Governor General, and Johnson will be the presiding in the office for the time being. This new branch will be used as a safeguard against the congressional power by presiding over the legislative body with the executive control and more expansive veto. Isn't that what the VP is? But, okay. The judicial branch will remain unchanged, and the highest court will still be able to check the 4th branch with the majority ruling. Finally, this presidency will be suspended until the Union is reborn. So it's pretty much three branches again. President's out, Governor General's in. But Governor General's not elected. The new branch and changes to the old government system is a method in securing the future of the American people. While the old Bill of Rights and the Constitution will be ratified once again, they will be superseded by the Red Deer Accords granting their earlier mentioned changes. This shall only last the time required to rebuild the Great Union once more. Once Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles are once more united under the Star-Spangled Banner, the America will be reborn. However, until the Red Accords will be ensure the survival of the American way, all under the name of the new American Commonwealth. Jesus Christ, I can't even access DC yet. We are the new American Commonwealth.
Good, sir.
A new day has risen. Alright, so focus tree. Not really in war phase yet, so I don't need that section. But we probably want to flesh out our nation. Let's go top to bottom. So, Governor General. The last and newest branch of the Governor General, Johnson will be taking up his new office as a guide for our country. This new branch will have the power to ensure our nation will be always on the right course. Removes enclave territorial shit with Governor General's oversight, which increases our political power and non-core manpower. Increases our stability too. Whatever. We're almost there on a few of these. Oh no! Oh, yeah, I lost that, so we have to pick a new one. Yeah. Imminent raid from cab vultures. Fuck you. Truthfully, fuck you. What was that from that dork? Heartfelt. Fuck you. Whoever is picked for it will be sent there. The way that territorial disputes happen is the most ridiculous shit ever. They'll sometimes grab the guy who's the furthest away to lead them, or like this guy is really important for something. That the Caesar's Legion, when you're doing the first Battle of Hoover Dam, is the most ridiculous thing ever, because whoever gets it's not Graham who's picked to command it. They pick a random, and even if you load back, it still picks that guy each damn time. All right, so what do we got here? First round of propaganda has failed. In fact, it has turned against us, and some of the population are now skeptical. However, the promise is there. All we need to do is expand the cooperation and not let the failure outlast the victories. So I lose a little bit of my stuff I just introduced. That sucks. I think we're doing okay over here. How are we on production? We're doing okay. Let's get aviation going. Ground pounders. Oh, Tealoc's dead. That's sad. National press. A new nationwide newspaper will be rolled out to foster political unity among our population. We shall tell the populace the truth with a slight mix of propaganda. How is that different from now? Oh, shit. Who's coming to war with me? Stoon? What? What do you mean, Stoon? Fuck you, Stoon. Oh, Metis Congress won. What? Where do these guys get off telling me to give things back? Fuck off, Stoon.
Had enough.
Raids repelled. That's good. Alright. Reconstruction like a motherfucker. We need to be able to build anything we want. Anything. Oh, cool. We could core something. Oh, and this guy. Go back there. And reassign him. Stoon might go to war with us. It's always possible. Stoon can pound. Oh, shit. They absorbed them. How the fuck did they absorb them?
Sir.
Holy shit. I did not expect that. They might come at me really, really fast. Cunts. They have 57, possibly at most 57. Alright. Okay. Okay. War footing then. We'll move them over there. We need a aviation here. So, 1, 2. Move that up here to be priority. As well as that. They're going along as it is. Ah, they did it. They did it. Holy crap. Is it only them? I hope it's only them.
Damn.
But I'm gonna freaking tear your heart out, you bastards. Oh, and they're ready for that. Full federal control has been established, leaving. Oh, gotta stop that so I can pay attention. Full federal control has been established, leaving any occupation in the dust. From now on, the fourth branch will have control of the government with very little change in the control. However, Johnson is not a crazy tyrant, but a level-headed soldier ready to steady the ship. All right, this is just starting. I'm gonna stop this right here, right now, and then I'm gonna pick it up. Probably gonna release the next episode on the exact same day I release this one, so it won't be that much of a thing. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or any complaints or anything like that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and so long. Ta-ta.